Alright guys, I just wanted to make a quick video of the S24 Ultra and let you know quickly what I like about it, what's new and compared to the S23 Ultra, which I'm recording on right now. It does come in this slim box. I'm not going to go through the whole unboxing. It just comes with the cable and the phone. Alright, so I got the titanium gray version, and I did put a screen protector on it, so I'm going to let you look at it. This is what I've been waiting for a long time. Apple done this thing where they had the screen protector on, I mean screen protector, the wallpaper screen on the always on display. This is actually the always on display, and I love this. This is one good thing that Samsung did, and I'm loving the screen protector. The always on display wallpaper that shows up. As soon as you hit it, it goes on, but as soon as you turn it off, it goes to the always on display and it leaves the background wallpaper in the back. And I love this feature. Also, what I like about Samsung is how they have the always on fingerprint scanner that you can just press it and it automatically goes on. So let's take a closer look at the phone itself. This is the top titanium frame, I believe. You have the volume rocker, the power button, and antenna thing here, the little small antennas there. And underneath they changed it up and they made like the speaker grill. It doesn't have little grooves in it now, it's just one whole piece. So this is the SIM card, and also the USB-C thing looks a lot better. The other side, same thing, two antennas. And on the back, this is the gray. Look at the frame, around the frame, and then this is just a different kind of glass. The camera array is pretty much the same. They have antenna on top, two microphone holes, one microphone hole on the back. This is the titanium gray. You got to see this thing in person to, actually look at it. It is a flat panel display, as you can see, so there's no more curved edges, which I think is nice. And another thing that they did that I really like, let me try and turn it over this way to let you know, the bezels are just pretty similarly even, and I love that. I love how they made the bezels so much more closer now, and that is just awesome. And the fluidity of this thing is just freaking awesome. Also, like if you click on it, it's like, I can't show you like how it is, but it's just a lot more smoother than the S23. It's just awesome. I'm just letting you guys know this thing is awesome. One thing that I did not like about this, so the OnePlus phones, I'm just gonna compare it to OnePlus because I just wish Samsung had the OnePlus hardware but the software of Samsung, because I love the software of the Samsung, but I love the hardware of the OnePlus. The software on the OnePlus is just kind of janky all the time, but the hardware is just better. Samsung can just improve this if they put the shape of the S23 Ultra like how they do with the iPhone. You got the Pro and then the Pro Max. The Pro Max, only difference is like it's just bigger and then bigger battery, whatever. I don't really care about the battery, but I wish what a Samsung would have done was put all the same cameras on this thing on the S24 Plus, because I like the shape of the S24 Plus. The iPhone shape is just awesome. All right, so let's just take a look at a couple things that I wanted to mention. The other thing that I wish Samsung would have done is just basically two things now. Just the shape, actually a few things. So number one is the shape, okay? Number two, they need to put more RAM. And I understand a lot of people like, oh, 12 gigs of RAM is enough. Dude, they started with 8 last year on the S23 Ultra. I had to get to 512. But this is also the 512, but they started with the 12 gigs of RAM. That should be for like the S24. If you go into the S24 Plus and the Ultra, you should have at least 16. At least 16. And the Ultra should have had 24 gigs of RAM just to future-proof your phone. You might not use it, but future-proof. And also, you guys might be saying that it has that one RAM extended RAM thing, but you know what? That thing is a joke. I set that to 6 and 8, whatever. It holds the same amount of memory in the background. It's a joke. It doesn't even work. Just you need physical RAM. I would like to see at least 24 gigs of RAM on each phone. Also, the camera. Do not use the same camera every single year. Put a 1-inch sensor in there, for God's sakes. Like, it's about time. Like, the Chinese phones had the 1-inch sensor already for the last several years already. Put that on there. Put a 1-inch or bigger sensor on the main camera. I don't need this camera. I don't need, well, I do need this camera, and I need this camera. I don't need this, whatever the hell this is. I don't need this zoom thing. If I want to take pictures closer, I don't want a crappy picture. I want to take it with my main camera, so I'll move closer. Okay, not trying to spy on people, just move closer. Just need these two cameras, and that's it. Laser autofocus, I like that. LED light, this little small thing is pretty bright, but I think it could be better if they put a bigger LED in there, like the one that's like the long style, like they have on those Chinese phones. Put that in there, man. Put the long one in there. And one last thing that I have to gripe about is the charging. Still rocking 45 watts. That's slow. Put 120 watts or faster. Split the batteries in 3. Charge them at the same time. Do what the Chinese do. 240 watts. Samsung, one up it. Do 300 watts. Charge this phone to 0 to 50 in 5 minutes. And 0 to 100 in 10 minutes. That's all it should take. If I need to go use the bathroom, I wake up and I'm running out of time. I forgot to charge my phone because I was watching YouTube and I fell asleep. Forgot to charge my phone. I only got time to wash up real quick and put my clothes on. 10 minutes should charge this 0 to 100. Okay? And that's what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm going to just let you take a look at just the phone itself. Titanium gray a little bit more. And yeah, that's about it. Everything else, this phone is on point. I really like it. They improved it this year. A lot of people don't think that they improved it that much, but I say if you have the S23, the 24, I would upgrade to it. I just like the improvements that like I've been actually waiting for. Like this always on display is just improved like so much more than before. And the bezels on this thing, man, the bezels, I mean, they could wrap it around even further, but I mean, if you gonna have the same even top and bottom, awesome, man. I can't say enough good things about that. Oh, also one more thing is the speakers aren't as good as like the iPhone Pro Max. Please, Samsung, let get better speakers. I don't know what it might be, the waterproofing or something, but I mean, Apple did the waterproofing on their phone too, but their speakers just sound more like, I don't know, like more full, more professional. It's just the way it is. I really like the way it is. Yeah, I think that's about all I wanted to say. I'm just gonna show the phone off a little bit more, one more time around, and then I'm going to go ahead and upload this. And I hope you guys leave a comment or like. Let me know what you guys want to see in the video. I don't do like super full technical reviews, but I will, say a couple of specs and stuff. This is on full HD right now. I didn't have a chance to put it on 2K, so I'm definitely gonna do that. 5,000 milliamp hour battery, 45 watt fast charging, no charger in the box, 12 gigs of RAM with 8 gigs up to 8 gigs of extended RAM. This is the 512 version. They have the gray, black, purple, and like a yellow color as far as like the colors go on the Ultra. But I'm loving this thing. Also, pick yourself up a nice thin clear case. I use this one company on Amazon all the time. This is a very nice case. Pick yourself up for that. All right. Thank you and have a good one.